Okay, second requirement for advanced white belt is what we call Hubbad number 2. There's really only 2 techniques in it, so let's just get right to the chase, okay? All right, so we have standard Hubbad. Hubbad works off of fundamental set. So everything is working basically on the outside of this arm, okay? So we go inward, outward, just a fast review overhead. Inward, upward, wall 3 like we talked about, okay? Uppercut. Double downward, working on the outside, okay? And then wall 1, hook punch, outward, outward, okay? Elbow comes in again, right? Same thing again, hook punch, ridge hand, back fist like we talked about, or in a lot of colleague systems we'll use the elbow, which is real good to do because it's real close quarters, okay? So the problem is there's no problem whatsoever on it, okay? All we're doing is we're just adding. Everything is being on the outside, because say I'm standing like this and that strike's coming in, it'd be silly of me to go all the way around to come to the inside when my hand is right here to kind of stop things. And that's where the original Hubbad pattern comes in. So if he comes in with an overhead, and say I'm more sideways this way, like almost facing the camera, and I see this coming up, I'm going to launch it, and it's going to end up coming to the inside of this arm. And that's where this Hubbad pattern comes into play. So it's upward, upward, right, and I'm just standing right in the inside just like this, okay? If he comes in with an upper, so that's the first one, okay? That's the very first one of Hubbad 2. So if a straight, or that straight comes in, I have like in Hubbad 1, which goes to the outside pattern. And in Hubbad 2, and the one that we're doing in advanced white belt, it's coming to the inside, the upper block and checking down, okay? If he gives me an uppercut, I'm gonna go to the inside and this way and check and strike, okay? So it keeps on going, and I was looking for something, seeing if I had something to demonstrate with, but it's not here, okay? In Hubbad number 1, if you notice we're here, we're blocking this way. So we're blocking low on the outside to learn how to zone, and this one, uppercut comes on in again, and we're stopping it right to the inside before we check, and then we hit, okay? And basically that is Hubbad 2. So we want to look at it as is that we're kind of more sideways, or we're just, it's smarter for us to go on in to here, okay? If we were working with sticks and colleague, they would open up their Hubbad pattern with an overhead with a very short ceiling here, where we would block with the outward. We would come up with an outward and tag the stick, check it down and over the head, upward, upward, tag the stick and check, and then keep on going in. I'm hitting the ceiling a little bit. Okay, but as this is coming up, we would just take the stick and we can either just disarm the stick right from there with our block. And then what I do is I come in with this again, and say for instance, he grabs my wrist and he turns this through and he disarms this, he throws that punch in again, and now we become open hand, okay? So a lot of times what they'll do is they'll work on an overhand Hubbad with the stick, disarm each other one, and that's how they enter into open hand. So that's your choice if you choose to want to do it that way also too. We practice that down there at the dojo as well, okay? So those are your Hubbad number 1 and Hubbad 2. And practice on advanced white belt your main techniques, which are Hubbad entries. Okay?